They say traveling opens your mind, but sometimes it opens the door to something else, something you were never supposed to encounter. These are 3 stories where a simple stay turned into something far more disturbing. Story 1: The Man in the House. I travel a lot for work, different cities, different places, sometimes even different countries. But a few years ago, I ended up in the Adirondack Mountains. It was autumn, the kind of beauty that doesn't feel real, like the world is hiding something beneath it. Instead of a hotel, I rented a secluded cabin, deep in the woods, far from anyone, exactly what I thought I needed. The first night was quiet, too quiet, just the wind and the occasional creak of wood settling. The next morning, I went for a jog, and that's when I felt it, that unmistakable feeling, like someone was watching me. Not once, not briefly, the entire time. I told myself it was nothing, just my imagination, but when I got back to the cabin, the feeling didn't leave. Strange noises, soft thuds, movement where there shouldn't be any. Still, I ignored it, because that's what we do. We convince ourselves we're safe, even when something feels very wrong. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every sound pulled me back into awareness. Every silence felt heavier than the last. Just after midnight, I went downstairs. The house was dark, only moonlight spilling in through the windows. And then, I saw it. A shape standing in the kitchen. At first, I told myself it was a shadow, but shadows don't move. So I turned on the light, and there he was. A man, standing inside the house, watching me. We didn't speak, we didn't move. Time just stopped. Then suddenly, he ran at me. I turned and sprinted, locked myself inside my room, called the police. And then, the banging started. Violent, relentless, like the door was the only thing between life and death. But what he said, that's what I'll never forget. "I love you. I've changed. Let me in." His voice wasn't angry. It was desperate, unhinged, and wrong, because I had never seen this man before in my life. The door began to crack, splinter, break. His hand forced through the wood, reaching, and just before it gave in, sirens. The police arrived in time. They dragged him away, still shouting, still calling me someone I wasn't. Later, I learned the truth. He wasn't a stranger to the house. He was the owner's ex, and for days, he had been living inside the cabin, hidden, watching, waiting. Sometimes, you don't need to unlock the door for danger to enter, because it's already inside. Story 2: The Delivery. It was supposed to be simple. One night, one stay, after a job interview. The house seemed normal. Quiet neighborhood, friendly host, nothing out of place. Until 11:33 p.m. The doorbell rang. Once, twice, then again. When I finally checked, there was a man outside, holding a brown paper bag, head down, completely still. Pizza delivery? But I didn't order anything. I told him he had the wrong house, closed the door. Then the bell rang again. This time, he sounded different. Colder, more insistent. And then he grabbed the door handle. That's when something shifted. He eventually left, got into his car, but he didn't drive away. He just sat there, engine running, lights on. So I stepped outside, walked up to the car. Empty, no one inside, but the engine was still running. And suddenly, that uneasy feeling returned. I went back inside, locked everything. Later, I saw him again, walking back to the car, from the direction of the house. The next morning, the front door was slightly open, and sitting outside was that same brown paper bag. I never checked what was inside. Some things are better left unknown. Story 3: The Ghosts. We thought it would be a peaceful family trip, a quiet house near the ocean. But on the second night, my son said something I couldn't ignore. "Dad, I saw ghosts." He described shadows, watching him from outside, moving through the yard. We told him it wasn't real, that he was just scared. But that night, he came back, shaking, terrified. They told me to open the door. If I didn't, they'd hurt all of us. That's what